Hi guys, it's Stephanie from My Porch Prints, and today I'm going to be talking with you, oops, bumped the table, a little bit about how to put together this folio kit from my shop. This is the 4x6 size folio kit, and this is the Shabby Pink Christmas version, but there are other versions. And this is not to be confused with my mini folio kit, which is this small little guy here. This is actually the 4x6 size. So let's go ahead and get started. This is just a quick tutorial to help you see how this goes together. So first of all, I've already printed and cut out all the pieces, and I've inked the edges so they're kind of ready to go. But to start with, we're going to be doing the folio cover, and I've cut that out and I've went ahead and folded it as shown. You can kind of see where the folds go. These become the sides, and this is how they'll look when you're done folding it. And just so you know, before you cut out all your pieces and stuff, be sure to print them two-sided using the papers provided. So you've got your design on one side and then your printable paper on the back side. And how I did that was I printed my designs all out, and then I went ahead and put them back through the printer, and then I chose the paper design that I wanted to print on the back of each one. So once you've got your folio cover all done and printed and put together and folded and stuff, then you're going to want to move on to these mini folders. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained today. I have to remember all the things that go in this and what order to do them in. But these little mini folders, so they print with the design on one side again, and then the printable papers on the back side. And I actually messed up some of them so that they don't actually have the printable papers all the way on the back. Sorry about that. When you do it, they should have the design all the way around, like this one. So then you've got 4 of these. And what you want to do is fold them with the design on the inside, and then they come with these little pockets, and you cut them out, and then they have sides A, B, and C, and what you do is you fold those backwards like this, and that'll create your pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put those together. So the pocket goes inside here over on this side, and I rounded my corners here, if you can see that. And so this isn't going to match up quite right. So what I want to do is round this corner as well. Just like that. And then I inked these edges, so I'm going to try to ink this to match. And just so you know, if you're new to journaling, this is Distress ink. This is HOLTZ Vintage Photo Color. And I'm using a makeup sponge to apply it. But you just basically, you know, get the ink on your sponge and then apply it to the edges of your pieces. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach this little guy down in the corner here. And if you watch any of my videos, you know that I like to chew gum when I do my videos so that my throat doesn't dry out. So I'm sorry if you hear me smacking gum here. Oops. Glue on that, that's great. And then once you've got some kind of glue on the edges, you just put it in here and stick it. And what you want to do, whoops, is leave a little space over here so that this can fold. So make sure you leave just a little tiny bit of space on that side. And then this becomes a little pocket for inside your folder, and you can use the ephemera that comes with the kit and fill up these little pockets in this mini folder. Okay, so I went ahead and just repeated this process for all of these. I put these inside all of them. And so what you're going to do is you fold your folder, and then we're going to stick another one on top of it. So you fold it, put one on top, fold it, put one on top, fold it. This will become my front cover of this kind of folio journal. And the way that we attach them, again, I'm sorry, this should have print on it, but it didn't print all the way across because I was trying to be clever and not print as much ink, and it wasn't a very good plan. I like to try things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So what you want to do is take your little folio piece here, or your little folder, and fold it in half, and then you create a C shape using your glue. So it goes across, down, over, and you leave this side open, no glue here. And then you take this piece, your next piece, and you glue it on top. And you want to make sure that you match these up really well. It's sometimes kind of tricky to do. And I like to check to make sure that they're kind of matched up inside as well. And then once this dries, this right here will become a little tuck spot that you can use to put cards in and stuff like that. And then you repeat the process for the next page. Oops, all my glue came out at once. There we go. So you just make your C shape again, and you line up your folders, and this is going to create a little folder journal, which is really cute. I like these. I have a lot of these little folder journals in my shop, and I think I could just make them all day. They're super simple and cute, and I just really love how they look when they're finished. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this last one, and this will be my front cover. So you just kind of choose which one you like the best for your front cover. I like this stripy pink. I think it's gonna be cute, so I went ahead and chose that for my cover, but you could choose any paper design that comes with the kit. If you wanted to, you could even maybe fold one of these backwards and have, you know, one of these be the front cover as well. Okay, so now those are glued together and they make this kind of little booklet. I'm gonna let them dry for a minute here, and we'll come back to those in just a second. So then when that's done, we're going to work on our envelope next. This comes with the kit as well. And again, I've already cut it out and folded it and everything, but this is what it looks like when you cut it out. And then you just fold the sides and the bottom and then the top, and that becomes an envelope for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue it closed. You wouldn't have to if you don't want to. You could leave it open so that it opens up completely if you want. It's really up to you, but I'm gonna go ahead and close it. And you don't have to use a tape runner. You can use any kind of glue that you want for this that works best. I just find this is a little less messy for videos. I don't have to wait for drying time as much either. So then now you've got your folio, oops, and you've got your little envelope, and it goes inside. And you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and attach mine so that it's part of the folio. Oop. Help if I took that off, huh? And then just make sure you line it up and leave a little bit of space at the fold so that it can fold without being hindered. There we go. And the next thing you need to do is to put together, this is your little notebook that goes inside your envelope. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some embellishments to mine, just some corner pieces, but you don't have to. You can leave it plain if you want, or you can decorate it as much as you want. It's really up to you. That's kind of the fun of these kits. They come with lots of decorative pieces. Here, I'll show you some of them. You know, like these, and then you can choose to use them however you like. There's no like right or wrong way. So I've got these little corners that come with this, am I in frame here? That come with this little notebook, and I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna use glue stick for this. I think that'll be easiest. Glue these little guys on here. And it's just an extra little piece to make it kind of cute and fun. But again, you don't have to do it. Oops. You know when you're a kid and you have like speech class in school and you have to stand up in front of everyone and explain a process or give a speech about something? That's what these videos feel like to me sometimes. I feel like I'm in speech class again, and then I have to say something intelligent and clever, and sometimes I just get flustered and I don't know what to say. It'd be so easy if I could just show you how it's done and not have to explain the process. So I'm sorry if I get a little flustered sometimes. I'm not used to public speaking, I guess. Okay, so then there's going to be notebook paper that goes in here. And this comes with the kit. And how it works is I've cut these out. But these, sorry, I'm getting a big mess here. These guys will fold together and create a notebook to go inside your little notebook cover. So what you do is you fold these on the line, like this. And then you fold this little tab at the end backwards, kind of like this. Oops, I got a little off center there. Nope, now I'm getting way off center. Sometimes it helps to use a ruler. There we go. All right. And then what you do is you repeat the process for all of these. You fold them like this, and then fold the tab backwards. And then you line them up, so kind of like this. And then this piece goes over the tab, and you glue it on here. So I'll go ahead and do that. Make sure you line things up because that'll be important. And I'm already off center a little bit, but that'll be important as you're putting it together. And then once you've got as many as you want lined up, print as many of these as you want to make pages for your mini notebook here, your little notebook. And then what you want to do is glue the pages together. So I'll glue this one to this one. And I'll glue this one. And you just repeat that process as many times as you want. And then when you're done, you'll have your notebook, and you'll have this little tab left over. And what you can do is fold it over and glue it right here, and that'll become the end of your notebook. So I went ahead and glued a bunch of pages together before this video, so I didn't have to wait for them to dry. And that's my notebook right there. Okay, so then what I like to do is use a piece of string or ribbon and just tie my notebook in, but you could sew it in if you want to, or however you like to bind your journal pages. This is just a nice, quick, easy way, especially if you're a beginner and you're like, I don't even want to use a sewing machine. I don't want to have to punch sew or anything like that. So just take your ribbon, put it through the center of your book, pull it down here to the bottom, and you can tie it. And then this will become kind of your binding. And you'll probably want to tie it in a knot if you're going to keep it. Sometimes I like to untie them and use them in other things, so I don't do a knot, but you could do a knot. So there you go. Now you've got your little small notebook. And this will go inside your envelope. Just like that. Well, sort of. Oh, and if you want something to hold your envelope closed, you could cut a little slit here, or you can use one of the decorative pieces that comes with the journal. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and just make something that'll kind of hold everything in place. I'm just putting glue on the top and bottom of this so that it leaves it kind of open in the middle here so that this can tuck into it. There. All right, it's coming together. And I think the last thing we'll need to do here is to decorate our folder journal that we created earlier. So this kit comes with lots and lots of cute little ephemera pieces and stuff, and you can use those to decorate, and then you can add your own little pieces as well. So I've already cut some things out here. This is not quite the right size. I'm going to go ahead and cut this a little smaller. But to me, this is like the funnest part, is once you get the kit put together, you can start decorating it and making it kind of personal and cute. Let's see, which way do I want this? I think this way. And you can just do kind of a little layout and decide what looks cute, you know, layer it as much as you want. And it comes with these little words. One of them says journal, and this little like book plate. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on here. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. And if you wanted to, you could use some mounting tape behind this and make it kind of puff up, some puff tape. But I don't have any handy, so I'm gonna skip that part. Okay, so it's coming together. And I'll kind of show you my process here. So these come with the kit, and what I do is I just cut them out. And then I use a corner rounding punch to round the corners. And I'll put a link to this below. This is a really handy tool if you work with junk journals or crafting, really. And then I ink my edges, because that gives it some depth and definition and a kind of antique look that I really like. And then this is just a little bit of cheesecloth. I'll put a link to this below too, but it can be really cute for adding to your journal. Just another little, you know, fun layer. There we go. So it's starting to come together. And then inside your journal, you've got these pockets. And as I've mentioned, the kit comes with a lot of just really cute little ephemera. And sorry, I've got a mess going on here. And you can use it to, you know, decorate your pockets however you want. And then you can fill them with the cards that come with the kit. Just like this. Okay, and again, I did not print all the way across, otherwise there would be a pattern here. So later on I'll probably decorate this to make it not so strange with just half a pattern. But there you go. And then you can glue this inside your folio, or you can leave it just open so that it can be taken out as well. And that's your folio. Pretty simple. So it's a really just cute, fun little kit. And when you're done, this doesn't stay closed unless you want to make that work. So you could glue a little piece here as a tab if you wanted to, or what I like to do sometimes is take some lace or ribbon and just tie it around it like this. And there you go. All right, guys, thanks for watching.